What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am uncovering you my favorite summer fragrances, or at least fragrances that I look forward to wearing to the most in this season right here. If you want to know what my picks are, stay tuned. Thank you for staying tuned, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button. That is going to allow this video the ability to get in front of more faces, and we're very close to that 3,000 subscriber milestone, so I would appreciate your help to push this video out. I cannot do it without your help, guys, so I appreciate that in advance. Comment down below. Leave me some comments. Let me know what are some of your favorite fragrances to wear in the summertime. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video out if you want to be a real one with your friends, your colleagues, your family, whoever could find this video helpful and maybe entertaining as well, because I do like to entertain. At least I think so. So the way that this list shaped out to be, we have a couple designers, mainly niche, indie niche list here. It's just what I've been really gravitating toward over the past, several months, even a year. You've heard of some of these fragrances before from me. I've talked about some of these. Some of these are relatively new to my collection. Well, without further ado, let's get started. The first fragrance comes to us from a niche brand out of Italy called Agatho Parfum. This particular fragrance is called Sileno, or Sileno, if you will. So this fragrance is really great. It's kind of this mineralic. You have to appreciate mineral fragrances. There is a mineral vibe here, but it's woody. It's also a touch spicy. It's very, very complex in the wear. The florals that are used here are done in this very fresh, clean way, and performance is solid too. I'm getting anywhere between like 5 and 6 hours out of this, and yeah, it's one of those fragrances you spray on when you want to feel great, when you just want your spirits to kind of be uplifted in a way. And the scent trail that this leaves is amazing. It's amazing. It's definitely attention getting, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's unique. It's unique for what it is. It doesn't really remind me of anything else, but yeah, this is just a really nice fragrance, really well constructed, and great for this time of year. Let me hit you with the notes of the fragrance. In the top, we have citrus notes, fresh green notes, black currant, orange flower. And in the heart, we have Sichuan pepper. We have ylang-ylang, Mediterranean scrub accord, which actually isn't like a body scrub or anything like that. It has to do with, these trees that grow along the Mediterranean coast. But anyway, in the base notes, we have seaweed absolute, ginger root, precious woods, and cedar wood. So, just like I said, it's touch citrus, fruity, but it's more of a zesty, zingy citrus fruits that you'll find in here. Not so much of drippy or juicy fruits. Light floral touches that I already explained. There is a bit of spice in here as well, and the woods in the base just helping round out the scent that I described for you. This also, one other thing that I want to touch on, strikes me as more of a casual wear, although I have worn this a couple of times, I think twice, into the office. But I would say more of a casual scent. Again, just very nice, pleasing scent with a unique twist about it. So definitely check this one out when you have the opportunity. This is Agatho Parfum, and this is Sileno. Then we have from Nilafar Dunhill. This is called Lake Mariout or Lake Mariout, something like that. I'm definitely not pronouncing that correctly, but this fragrance here is more of that juicy, fruity experience here. So you'll definitely experience the juicy fruitiness of this fragrance here. And you have these green notes, again, just creating this fresh green feel. If you could picture being outside when it's blazing hot out, the sun is baking down, and it's just making all these beautiful aromas from nature just come alive. It's like walking, almost like walking through a garden is kind of the way that I experience this fragrance here. There's a touch of an aquatic, kind of twist to this fragrance, theme, if you will, that runs throughout it. So it's watery, it's green, and maybe the different green notes that they're utilizing here creates that watery effect. Man, is this stuff really, really great. And it's an extrait de parfum too. So this one performs. This will cut through heat like a knife through butter. This is crazy, crazy performance. It projects like a monster. It lasts 10 to 12 hours, so it's no slouch at all. You really have to be used to intense fragrances if you're going to wear this out in the heat, because this can overwhelm you, especially if you spray too much. I would say keep this to about 3 sprays. As you could see, I've worn this a handful of times, and the juice level is hardly dropping because I only go 3 sprays on this fragrance. I do not need any more sprays than that. But as far as notes are concerned with this fragrance here, we have top notes of coriander and yuzu, a heart of rose, green notes, magnolia, and melon. And in the base, we have ambrette and cashmere. So perhaps that melon is where I'm getting the watery kind of effect from. But beautiful fragrance, completely unisex. Anybody can wear this one. And it's just a very enjoyable, once again, an uplifting fragrance. It definitely has this uplifting quality about it for sure. And it's really, really, really great. Definitely get your nose on this one. This is from Nilafar Donil from Egypt. And the fragrance is called Lake Mariout, something like that. Oh, well, I tried. Woo! By now, you guys should have seen my first impressions of Dreaming in Pomelo from For the Scent of It. That video should have aired by this time. Man, what a fragrance this is. This is a must try. You absolutely need to try this immediately. It is so freaking great. I just love this stuff. So much so that I wore this 3 days in a row. After that unboxing, I wore it that day, and then I wore it 2 days in a row. After that, one day to work, which the people in my office that I work with, they were commenting, telling me how great I smelled when I was rocking this fragrance. And then I went to a family function the very next day and had the same response there. Yeah, it's a really great crowd-pleasing fragrance with notes of, in the top we have pomelo, blackcurrant, rhubarb, and in the heart we have pomelo blossom, Haitian vetiver, lavender. In the base we have amber waves of musk and sandalwood. So if you're not a fan of vetiver, if it's a challenging note for you, don't worry about it when it comes to this fragrance. It just gives this dry, woody aspect to the composition. It's not something that's vetiver forward or anything like that. Like I said, when I did my collection overview, and I talked about, you know, the Lucid Dreams collection, I did mention that Michael, the owner, perfumer of the brand, does offer samples on the website. Go that route. Sample it first. Try it for yourself. I am telling you, this is going to be a big hit this summer. I can assure you of that. This fragrance is incredible. And once more people get their noses on this, the results will speak for themselves. This is going to be a big hit for this summer. Dreaming in Pomelo from For the Scent of It. Now we get to the part of the video where I talk about a luxury designer house. I really enjoy this fragrance, guys. It's becoming one of my favorite summer fragrances, which is why it's on this list here, and I'm recommending it to you guys. This is Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. This fragrance is amazing. I love it. I love it. It's zesty. It's also fruity. It's a touch spicy with this beautiful ambergris that gives this fragrance. It kind of transports me to the beach, like being near the beach. But overall, aside from that, it's just really fresh and fruity. And like I said, a touch of spice, I believe, coming from ginger. Yeah, it is ginger. And just a wonderful wear. Transports you to the beach, like beachside or poolside. You know, afternoon swim kind of goes hand in hand there. I do get more of a beachy experience than a poolside. There's nothing that there's no like chlorine accord in here, swimming pool accord or something quirky like that. But for notes for afternoon swim, we have bergamot, mandarin orange, ginger, and ambergris. So yeah, I described all the feelings and vibes of this one. I get 6-7 hours, 6-7 hours, nothing too crazy in the performance category here. It does project well for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, and then it sits relatively closer to the skin, but does offer this very nice scent bubble. The sillage, the trail that it leaves behind is really, really pleasant. So people will definitely want to know, you know, what you're wearing. This is one of those fragrances that's, it's really attention grabbing. People do love the smell of Afternoon Swim from Louis Vuitton. So I highly encourage you to get your nose on the collection, but more specifically for summertime, Afternoon Swim. Moscow Mule meets Vacation in a Bottle with Bohemian Lime from Goldfield and Banks. I love this stuff. It is absolutely a summertime staple for me. 1000%. Love this stuff. This does not miss a vacation with me. I always pack this one up, you know, and it's one of those situations where vacation mode sets in once I'm packing my suitcase and I'm getting my fragrances ready, and I know I'm bringing this. It's like, yeah, we're going to be beachside and, you know, partying. We're going to be going to parties and stuff like that, okay? Just like regular people do when they go on vacation. Jesus. So anyway, with this fragrance here, they do like to, Goldfield and Banks, they do like to incorporate different oils extracted from their motherland of Australia. So with that, let's talk about the notes in Bohemian Lime. We have Australian finger lime, coriander, vetiver from Haiti, Atlas cedarwood, and Australian sandalwood. So, like I said, it is like a Moscow Mule, you know? And if you see me out there in the summertime and you want to purchase me, you know, buy me a Moscow Mule, I'll love you forever. I promise you that. But yeah, guys, just a very pleasant wear, and it is like summer sunshine in a bottle. I just love this stuff. I can't say enough great things about it. And once again, it's why it's on this list, because when it comes to summertime, this is one of the very first fragrances that comes to mind. It's another bright, cheery, you know, summery fragrance that sort of reminds me of a Moscow Mule, but it also reminds me of the beach. Now, I'm not sure if it's, you know, because I bring it on vacation, so that those scent memories have been created and it's just stuck in my mind, but the dry woody aspects reminds me of the driftwood. So oftentimes when you approach the beach, there's these driftwood, you know, walkways that lead you up to the sand from the concrete sidewalk to the sand, those driftwood walkways. And that's exactly how the dry woodiness comes off to me. There is a touch of this salty quality here as well. Just a hint of spice, nothing too crazy there. And that zesty lime. I absolutely love this stuff. If you guys haven't tried this, you need to try it. Decent performer too. 6 to 7 hours on this one. I would say just a touch below moderate in the sillage category. I would say this is pretty much moderate, you know. But yeah, just a great one. Leaves a really, really nice trail behind you. And yeah, love it, guys. Check it out. Goldfield and Banks. And again, Bohemian Lime. Earlier on in the video, we touched on strong fragrances and, you know, how you guys that are a little bit, you know, sensitive to well-performing fragrances in the summertime. Well, I'm going to talk about another one. This is Hacivat from Nishane. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Like, this is such a heavy, dense fragrance. Why would you pick this for summer? I'm going to tell you why. The sharp, bright citruses in this really shine off of my skin in the summer. Same thing that I spoke about last year when I talked about Ani. The same thing I experienced here. Those citruses really pop off of the skin, making this fragrance so much brighter versus the fall and winter when I get more of the earthy, mossy tendencies from the oak moss there. But yeah, absolutely. Well, and the patchouli too, that combo of oak moss and patchouli. A great, great fragrance with beastly performance, mega sillage, just mega cloud. Everything about this fragrance is huge. It's got a very large personality, if I do say so myself. So for notes in Hacivat, we have In the top, you'll find bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit. In the heart of the fragrance, we have jasmine, the patchouli that I talked about, cedarwood. And in the base, we have clearwood, oak moss, and dry timberwood. Once again, guys, very sharp, zesty, fresh, but yet earthy and woody at the same time. This one is great. If you're wearing this one into the office, I would say go 2 sprays only, 1 on each side of the neck, because you'll, any more than that, you're choking people out. I really take it easy with this fragrance in every season, but especially summer. You know, if you're going to be out in the heat, 2 sprays, maybe toward the back of your neck to avoid, you know, the front of your face where it could become a little bit too much for you. But I love strong performing scents in the summertime. Well, not always. You know, that's why there's variety on here. Some perform stronger than others because performance for me, as I've said, is a bonus, right? For me, it's based on mood, and scent is what I gravitate toward. But man, when it comes to the overall scent profile and performance, Hacivat kills it in those categories, and I absolutely love this stuff. And by the way, it smells 0% like Aventus. And if you disagree with me, you must be all right with being wrong. That's all I have to say about that. Obviously, I'm joking, but Nishane Hacivat, if you haven't gotten your nose on this one yet, definitely give it a shot. This next one here is like a must try. You guys have to get your noses on this if you haven't. It's Eau Givree by Hermès. I freaking love this stuff. It's so good. The citron, the timu pepper, which gives it this kind of, you know, grapefruit feel. You have juniper berry giving it this ice cold, crisp, cooling, you know, feel to the fragrance. Imagine taking imagine taking a pitcher and filling it halfway with ice, and then the rest of it you're just dumping fresh grapefruit juice in there, like freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. That is the idea here, like baking, just baking hot outside. Crazy, you know, heat, humidity is up there, and you want something cool and refreshing to drink. That frozen grapefruit juice is going to tickle your fancy. That's how I feel about Terre d'Hermès Eau Givree. When it's super hot outside and I don't want anything, you know, super cloying, I just want to spray something on and feel fresh and clean and go about my day. That's where this fragrance comes in right there. Again, very fresh, very clean, uplifting. But when it comes to that you know, high humidity and things like that, this performs just the way I want it to. About 5 to 6 hours. Nothing crazy with sillage and scent cloud. Just a clean, crisp scent profile. Kind of like wearing a clean, crisp white shirt or white linen shirt. That's, you know, kind of the things that reminds me of Eau Givree when it comes to wardrobe and overall scent profile. So, again, Terre d'Hermès Eau Givree, a must-try for the summertime. And this one's by Hermès. Woo! Caught myself with a little slip of the tongue with that Hermès. This next fragrance, well, now we only have 3 left, guys. This is an absolute summer staple. Another one that I take on vacation with me. I've taken this on vacation with me, I should have said, over the past couple of years now since I've owned it. This is Del Mar by Day 3 Fragrances. With this one here, it is a tropical take on a beach experience. You have a sand accord in here, you have jasmine, you have coconut, you have lime and lime zest, ginger with a little bit of spice and bergamot, white musk, warm amber. Just beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful scent here. And it's very versatile because I don't just take this on vacation with me. You can see the juice level dropping here. Hopefully you could see that. But I love wearing this casually. I love dressing this one up and taking it into the office. It is just a great scent that directly reminds me of that instantly reminds me of the summer when I spray this one on. It's great. It's unisex. It's enjoyable. It's very unique. It's statement making, again, because of its uniqueness to it. I just love this stuff. I love this. It's transportive in the way that it reminds me of vacation, but it's not that one-dimensional. You can wear it in other occasions and scenarios, and I absolutely love it You know, performs great. I get all day performance out of this, no problem, with a nice, comfortable scent cloud, a nice, comfortable sillage. The trail on this is incredible. People are always complimenting, saying how, you know, great I smell, how pleasant I smell. And I agree. This is a very pleasant, you know, summer fragrance that is just very uplifting and vibrant. It has this vibrancy to it. And I love that about it, you know? Man, day 3 fragrances, Del Mar is one that you definitely have to sample and check out this summer season. You guys know some iteration of this fragrance. This is Creed Aventus Cologne. Another one I like to take on my vacations with me. Just a staple piece for me for the summertime. It's a touch spicy, very zesty. The pineapple here is like an unripened pineapple because of its kind of sharp, almost bitter, you know, bitter/fruity quality that it has. That saltiness from the ambergris. The birch, I love what they've done with the birch here, because the birch is dry and it's not smoky at all. So it's just, imagine Aventus Eau de Parfum, but taking it in a much more fresh direction. That is Aventus Cologne. Again, highly, highly versatile, meaning you could wear this for any occasion in the summertime, really all year round. But we're talking summer fragrances today. Just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance for this time of year that, once again, is like a staple for me. I love Aventus Cologne, guys. Absolutely love this. You could see I purchased this mid to late spring last year, and I put a significant dent in this bottle, and that just shows how much I really enjoy this fragrance. So definitely get your nose on this one and check it out. If you like, you know, all-day performers that don't necessarily scream off of the skin, that are going to last you a good, you know, 5 to 6 hours, at least that's how it performs on my skin, this is one that's definitely worth sampling, getting your nose on. The last fragrance that I'm going to be speaking to you about today comes from Xerjoff, and this is Torino 21. My absolute favorite summer fragrance. Yes, I just love this stuff. That combination of mint, lemon, thyme, and basil, I just love. I love that zesty, fruity combo with the green aromatics there. And then you have a little bit of jasmine and rosemary, black currant with its fruitiness. You have musk and verbena. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Well done, well composed, balanced. And the green aromatics here smell so natural. They smell so natural and so fresh. Like garden fresh green aromatics is what I get here. Kind of this Mediterranean vibe, mixing with that lemon, as I said. Oh man, it's a zesty, beautiful fragrance, perfect for summer. Again, extremely unisex, and also very, very versatile. Any occasion that you are going to, whether it be in the office or, you know, something casual or a dinner event, this is going to work perfectly for you. Almost half of this bottle is gone, by the way. That's how much I love this stuff. So yeah, Torino 21 is just a staple for me. Another one that comes on, you know, my vacation trips with me. I absolutely love this one. Performance on this one, great. All day, no problem. 8 to 10 hours I get on this, no problem. If I spray my clothes, I know it's going to be there for, you know, however long I'm going to be out in that outfit. So yeah, performance is no issue with this. Sillage, the scent bubble is moderate. It's pretty strong. One of those fragrances. It's not, you know, a beast, but it does perform extremely well. So once again, you may want to use a little bit of caution with this one. Typically, I go about 8 to 10 sprays on this one. I'm a little bit more liberal with my sprays because, well, I'm addicted to the smell, and it's not a super beast mode fragrance. So, but again, it performs better than something like a Eau Givree. You know, it's a little bit stronger than that. So, still a great one for the summertime. All right, guys, that's the end of my list. Now, since you've heard from me, I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to leave me those comments down below so I can find out what some of your favorite fragrances are. Please hit that like button, guys. I want that 3,000 subscriber milestone. So I would appreciate your help. And until the next video, guys, All I ask is you take care of yourselves and each other. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.